Hello and welcome everybody to La Corsa della Bora 57 kilometers. This is the main distance of our event, and we are very proud of this course because it represents all the territory and encapsulates the spirit of La Bora. Please also refer to the video description to see the videos and the link on the website for the race guide and all the detailed info about the shuttle booking, the bib pickup, and all the race services. This is very important in COVID times because the procedures are slightly different from usually. So please make sure to understand everything in order not to be in uncomfortable situations. For the 57 kilometers, we offer a double shuttle service, so you can decide to start from the city center of Trieste or from the finish line from Porto Piccolo, the Bora village. So also please look at the video in order to book the correct shuttle and be on time on the start line. We also offer for the slower runners an early start time that doesn't influence the race time, because all the race times are based on chip, so they will start early, but the 1 hour less will be more will be calculated on the final time. So the slow runners, the people that think to finish the race from 12 to 13 hours, that's really a lot, can decide to start at 6:30 instead of 7:30. All the other runners will have a shuttle starting at 6:30 in order to start the race at 7:30. So please have a look at that videos. The start is quite easy. You have 100-200 meters of flat in which you can distance, and then a steep climb up to the Kokos mountain. It's 655 meters, so it's a hill, but it's very cool, has a nice view over the city. And then you have the fastest and the longest descent of this area, because from the top of the hill you get to the bottom of the valley. The first part is on a dirt road and a concrete road, but is very spectacular. Then you cross the road, of course it will be attended, and you get to the old starting point of the 57. Here you get to a single track and get to the first refreshment point, and then to the bottom of the valley. We climb up again and go on the Slovenian side. On the Slovenian side you stay on the Karsik plateau, open view all over the Gulf, and get to the second refreshment point in Castellets. From Castellets, a couple meters, you get to the castle of Soseb. The castle of Soseb has this very nice view over, this is not Soseb, this is Soseb, view on the city of Trieste and also of Capodistria. So is a fantastic snapshot of all the coastal area and the border area in which the karst meet the sea. So here we are in Soseb, very beautiful. From Soseb we stay on the mountain. In the past you used to go down in the valley, but we stay on the top. We do a section on the ridge, also here, very nice, and then single track down to the Varosandra Bagnoli Bullens. And again we climb up and we do all this part here that is rocky, like dolomitic limestone, and also here. So you have a section that is really a mountain section, but right next to the sea. This is very beautiful. At the end of this section you get to Bagnoli. Bagnoli is an important refreshment point where you can find a hut, and it's also important because you have in Bagnoli a time barrier at 12:30. So you have time from 7:30 to 12:30 to do 23 kilometers. It's a lot of time. Please also note that here we have a in time barrier. This in time barrier applies only for the runners that started at 6:30. So let's say that a top runner says, I want to start at 6:30. No. stop runners will be stopped until 9 if they start at 6:30. If they start at the ordinary, they will have no restrictions. So this in-time barrier is something we got from a lot of races in United Kingdom, in which they differentiate the starting times, and this is very useful to help the slower runners to have a fair experience and to include them and to help them to have a good race, but also to discourage the fastest runners to use this system as strategy. So fast runners don't start at 6:30. You will be stopped. If you are a fast runner and you start at 7:30 and you are here before 9, we will say, okay, you are good, you can go. And this time barrier will fall down also for all the other runners. So please notice that if you're fast, you have to start at 7:30. Let's go on. Super steep climb, and then we meet the course of the 42 kilometers. So we will have a section in common now with the 42 kilometers that is all overlooking the sea, and the city of Trieste is very nice until the refreshment point of Obelisco. Obelisco, another point with food and solid food, and also a time barrier at 3:30. After Obelisco, we will go on. Let me show you some pictures here. Here we go. After Obelisco, you will have a faster section and all a trail that will be overlooking the Gulf. Like this trail. It's a single trail, a little bit of a dirt road. It's very nice. Just always remember when you get to the route splits to follow the sign 57 and 21. On the other side, you have the signs for 42 and 32 kilometer races. Why? Because 42 and 32 kilometer races have a faster course, but also we have controls here. So runners of 57 have to stay on the course of 57. It's super well marked, so no worries to get it wrong. Another refreshment point in Santa Croce, and another in Auresina. Then you get to the Strada Costiera at Bend, and here, for the runners that arrive very late, so with the dark, and they don't feel safe to go on the beach, down on the beach that is super nice, our personnel may decide to help you to take this little easiest path. Is longer because you will be doing 1 kilometer more, but it will be easier, especially for the runners that are the last runners and may be in struggle. And so this is something we will decide at the end, and we will listen to you if you will ask us to let you go on the road. Of course, people that go on the road do more kilometers and the same ascent. So we are not penalizing the people that will, only for the last runners, of course, will be deciding to do this part. So this race is really designed to be a journey on the Karsik Plateau, to have a sea, to have mountain, and to have an experience that is more enjoyment and to travel and to run. Please refer to the race guide and all the information provided in the description below. Stay safe and see you on the race day. Bye bye.